About this video, it composed of two parts. First part is the background information, including venue, fighter details, sportsbooks, background of fighters, news in conferences, plus paparazzi and storyline. Second part is the fight analysis. If you are interested in fight analysis of individual round, you can watch it based on the following timestamp. Timestamps of various rounds was listed below the video too. YouTube chapter functions will be available when this video is posted. Viewers is able to skip to specific topic easily.
UFC Fight Night. Fiziev vs Torres, also known as UFC Fight Night 280, was a mixed martial arts event produced by the Ultimate Fighting Championship that took place on June 27, 2026 at the National Gymnastics Arena in Baku, Azerbaijan. There is total 6 matches in the main card and total 7 matches in the preliminary card. Tale of the tape: Magomedov has advantage in age and reach. Magomedov is from Germany and Michał is from Poland. Michał wore white trunk and blue gloves. Magomedov wore black trunk and red gloves. Fight odds are tight or narrow spread. Both fighters are tall, with long limbs. Magomedov's kick is slick and smooth. In middle of the round, both fighters are clinched up and start grinding at the fence. Magomedov tends to walk backward and lure Oleksiejczuk closing in. Oleksiejczuk in his corner may not aware the danger. Magomedov hit him with a right elbow. He falls down. Magomedov follow up with several punches and secure a guillotine choke. His leg further wrap around him. Oleksiejczuk finally tap. He still go asleep after separation by referee. Final result: Magomedov won by submission guillotine at round 1-3-25. Tale of the tape: Ikram Aliskerov is from Russia and Brunno Ferreira is from Brazil. Ikram Aliskerov wore black trunk and red gloves. Brunno Ferreira wore yellow trunk and blue gloves. Ikram Aliskerov has a reach advantage about 4 inches. Fight odds generally favor Ikram Aliskerov. Ikram Aliskerov pressure Brunno immediately and get a takedown without much problem. However, he is unable to secure him in the ground. Brunno has a strong base and stands up shortly. Ikram shot a bicycle flying knee and take Brunno down again. Aliskerov lands some ground and pound before end of round 1. Brunno tried to fight back and be more aggressive. Ikram Aliskerov fire a knee, double leg, and got the takedown again. He is good at using this knee as a setup for takedown. Brunno is so strong and able to get up. However, he is losing the round. Brunno understands situation and starts swinging at round 3. Ikram Aliskerov got a few nice counter and got a single leg takedown. Aliskerov got his back with body triangle. Almost half of time of 3 rounds, Ikram Aliskerov controlled Brunno and get a full mount, though he is unable to get a finish. Final result: Ikram Aliskerov won by unanimous decision. Tale of the tape: Almabayev is from Kazakhstan and Charles Johnson is from US. Charles Johnson wore purple trunk and blue gloves. Almabayev wore black trunk and red gloves. Charles Johnson has a reach and height advantage. Fight odds heavily favor Almabayev. Charles is agile, quick with constant motion. Almabayev starts swing heavy punch and clip Johnson first. Almabayev take Johnson down, exert constant pressure and initiate submission attack. There is non-stop scramble in the ground. At the end of the round, there is at least 3 successful take down by Almabayev. There is lot of chain wrestling exhibited by Almabayev. Almabayev dominate the round. He fire various kinds of kick and accidentally hit Johnson below the belt by a spinning back kick. After match resumes, Almabayev fire a reverse wheel kick and land. It is impressive. Almabayev got a takedown again, even though Johnson defended very well and without getting much damage on the ground. Almabayev does not slow down. Almabayev take Johnson down at the start of round 3 and get a full mount in middle of round 3. After relentless attack, Almabayev submit Johnson through a rare technique. It looks like a knee bar or extremely stretch of thigh in an awkward position. Technique is named Sulov stretch, which is a highly painful submission in BJJ and MMA that isolates one of the opponent's legs and hyperextends the hamstring or knee joint. It is usually executed from the back mount. Laura Sanko, who is also the commentator of UFC, demonstrates Sulov stretch well.
I feel like I can tell he's gonna start standing up, so I dig here, wrench this down, let go of this, collect the leg, roll over, and then you just wanna, whatever's comfortable for you. I always like doing rear naked choke grips whenever I can because it's so much stronger than just my regular grip strength. So I'm actually coming here.
Laura Sanko consistently stands out for her highly technical, well-researched, and engaging MMA commentary. It will be great if she can provide commentary in prominent UFC fight in the future. Final result, Asu Almabayev won by submission Sulov stretch at round 3-3-33. Tale of the tape. Nazim Sadykhov is an Azerbaijani mixed martial artist. Nazim Sadykhov was born in Moscow, Russia. Matheus Camilo is from Brazil. Nazim Sadykhov wore black trunk and red gloves. Matheus Camilo wore white trunk and blue gloves. Fight odds favor Nazim Sadykhov. Camilo looks want to change level and grapple with his rival. Sadykhov stand very wide and his style of body punch is similar to sport karate. Sadykhov switch stand constantly. Sadykhov charge in and his chin is wide open. Camilo fire a right hook and drop Sadykhov and he went down hard. Camilo follow up with ground and pound. Referee see enough and stop the fight. Sadykhov does not agree the stoppage. Final result, Matheus Camilo won by TKO at round 1-1-31. Tale of the tape. Sharabutdin Magomedov is from Dagestan, Russia. Michel Pereira is from Brazil. Sharabutdin Magomedov wore white trunk and red gloves. Michel Pereira wore yellow trunk and blue gloves. Magomedov walkout costume is unexpected. He dressed like savior from otherworld. Fight odds heavily favor Sharabutdin Magomedov. Significant strikes start early. Pereira dropped Magomedov by a right cross. On the ground, Magomedov is creative. It looks that he grabbed the head or hair of Pereira and used ankle in hitting him. Referee step in and warn him. It is hilarious. Pereira take Magomedov's back and Magomedov reverse it by the end of round 1. During the break of round 1, referee warn him about grabbing hair in the presence of translator. Magomedov land a beautiful kick. He raised knee with a subtle pause and changed direction suddenly. Magomedov used lot of different kicks in round 2. Pereira may be gassed out. He do not engage and always walk backward. Magomedov even initiate 360 turning kick as Pereira keep on walking away. Pereira do not engage the fight. Magomedov poke Pereira's eye. Fight stops. Fight resumes. In general, Magomedov lands more kick and punch. Pereira runs very fast. Final result, Sharabutdin Magomedov won by unanimous decision. Rafael Fiziev is from Kazakhstan. Manuel Torres is from Mexico. Rafael Fiziev wore black trunk and red gloves. He is jacked and stoic. Crowd of whole stadium cheer for him. Manuel Torres wore green trunk and blue gloves. Tail of the tape, Manuel Torres has 2 inches reach advantage. Fight odds are tight or narrow spread. Rafael Fiziev attack and pressure Manuel right away. Torres defend it well. Hand speed of Torres is fast and able to launch great combo and rangy shot across the octagon. Rafael got his first takedown and got a low blow. Torres keep distance very well, just barely outist a touch of Rafael. Torres has a great stiff jab. It defer Rafe from closing in and changing level. At this point, stand-up game of Torres is better. Rafael aware his and take him down at the end of round 1, though it is unable to inflict significant damage. Rafael launch a wheel kick and drop Torres, even his hand is up, right at the beginning of round 2. Rafael follow up with ground and pound. Torres stands up. Rafael rains the punch and drop Torres again. Rafael rains shot again. Torres is unable to defend effectively this time. Referee bump in, separate them, and stop the match. Final result, Rafael Fiziev won by TKO in round 2-0-0-15.
I hope you guys like this summary. Please subscribe, share and comment. Please hit the notification bell. Thanks for your watching.